Hello, and welcome back as I see if I can break my own record for the worst Jungle Book joke of all time in Perfidious Pete Plays Sheltered. It was pretty horrible, my Jungle Book joke. It wasn't pretty horrible, it was truly horrible. Not quite as horrible as what Ward and Donna did to the bear that inspired the joke with nothing more than a handful of rocks, but still pretty, truly, awfully horrible. In fact, I think you could say the joke was barely necessary. I hate myself. Don't laugh at that. Don't. Shame on you if you did. Shame on you. In other less self-destructive, self-loathing news, however, I'm glad to report that House Cleaver's teams of scavengers have been cruelly sharp of late. They've really been holding up to the house motto. They're prime examples. Hauled back a veritable mother load of much-needed supplies. Between Wally and the Beeves' surprisingly murder-free scavenging trip and what June and Joyce have gotten up to, things are looking pretty good. Their hauls have been so amazing, I've even been able to invest in one of those highfalutin new flush toilets. Yeah, fancy dancy. Yes, sir, the days of shitting in a bucket and hurling it out the window, those days are gone as 2/3 of the Bee Gees. Pete, did you really make a Bee Gees joke? Yeah, I did, and I'm not ashamed of it. Let's grab a suit here real quick on Francis. It doesn't even make sense either, Pete. The Bee Gees joke thing and the throwing it out the window. The shelter doesn't even have windows, Pete. There's no windows on a shelter. How does that joke... You know what? Fine. Do you have to analyze my humor every little tiny bit? I just wanted to make a joke about the fact that 2 of the 3 Bee Gees are dead, which admittedly is a horrible thing to make a joke about, but still, that's what I went through it. Because when terrible jokes about the Bee Gees are all you got, that's what you use. It was bad. It was almost as bad as the barely necessary thing. But when terrible's all you got, terrible's what you use. When every problem looks like, when all you've got's a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Joyce, you spotted somebody in the distance. Sure, go approach a stranger. What harm has ever come from randomly approaching a stranger out in the wasteland? Also, you guys are reasonably well armed. You're 2 knife-wielding ladies. This is not quite as creepy as 2 knife-wielding children, but if you come across 2 relatively attractive blondes walking down an abandoned highway in the middle of the wilderness, both of them wielding knives, you have to assume that at best you're in some, Thelma and Louise territory. You're in for some very Thelma and Louise, like, we hate our husbands, let's murder him kind of thing. In June's case, though, I would love to see her go Thelma and Louise. Please murder Ward. And maybe, make sweet love to Perfidious Pete before you drive yourself off that cliff with Joyce, your partner in crime. Or alternatively, maybe just don't drive yourself off the cliff. Maybe just be comfortable with getting away with murder. Also, Timothy, we're going to bully you because this is what we do. I'm making Thelma and Louise cracks. 1, because we've got a Thelma and Louise. 2, we're bullying a man. And 3, there's a cliffside conveniently nearby. So after you're dead, we can drive our car off it if we want to. Yeah, you're about to get shanked. Joyce, let's go. Oh, all right, she's gone full Jason Voorhees on him. The man is already half dead, and he hasn't even got a chance to do anything. June? Ooh. All those days of cutting roasts, all those hours spent behind the stove, finally paying off. Timothy, you're this close to death, and the last thing you did in this world, your last action on this earth, was to try and steal from us. That was your go-to move, huh? All right, well... He resisted a subdue. If he doesn't bleed to death, we'll try it again, because he's gonna bleed to death otherwise. Alright, well, drop dead then. We gave you the chance to give up. Also, for the insurance purposes, technically, it was the bleeding that killed you, not June or Joyce. I'll take the water. Well, I'll take everything. We have an abundance of pack space here. We sent the ladies out on a very long journey, and we gave them a ton of pack space. June's getting billed for the trauma. Yeah, alright. June's getting billed for the trauma on that one. I'm not really happy with that. Again, June didn't kill him. Sure, she inflicted the fatal stabbing that caused his demise, but she wasn't directly responsible for his death. Also, Beaver, what is wrong with you? You are filthy. Go take a shower, Beef. Take a shower. It's water on the surface. In fact, anybody who's even slightly dirty... Hey, Francisco, fix that before you wander back in. Anybody who's even slightly dirty is getting in a shower. That starts with the Beaver, because he's a filthy, filthy son of a bitch. Pete, was that a sex reference? No, I'm talking about the Beaver. It wasn't a sex reference. Geez, your mind is straight to the gutter. What the... No, he's a kid. Kids are dirty. He wanders around, plays in the mud, probably eats dirt because he's the beaver and he's not that smart. He's just, you know, filthy like all children. He's a dirt-encrusted little disease bag. He's like 7. He's going to be a tow-headed scamp. Go out there, get wrestling around, get into briars and brambles and play outside and get just generally filthy like a kid will. And he's all sweaty and dumb and doesn't realize that he needs to bathe because he's a kid and doesn't care if he stinks because he doesn't know any better. His children are stupid. That's what I'm getting at. That's the kind of filth. Also, he's covered in a lot of blood. That's the thing. Beaver stabbed a number of women. There's going to be some blood in that mix, too. Right, man? These guys are finding all kinds of good stuff. Do we really need a rifle or shotgun bullets? I ask, because I'm genuinely don't believe that we do. These 2 people beat a bear to death with their bare hands. What am I? All right, I'm getting rid of the natural remedies. The natural remedies seem to be shockingly easy to come by, and we don't have the thing that allows us to do anything with them yet. Also, guns and bullets. Can I say no to guns and bullets? I really can't. I also need to pick up that food, that axe, and this plastic. And you know what? The spring as well. For now, we'll probably ultimately wind up abandoning that spring. We did send these guys out on a relatively short trip because it hadn't rained in a while. Ricky the reindeer. Speaking of rain, take a look at the fridge. It's down to 4 meat, and we're out of desperate meat. I think it's time. All right, somebody needs to go. You know, Francis the Mountie, this does really seem like a you job, actually. Grab that suit. I'm sorry I let you take it off. That was a mistake on my part. Everybody else start fixing stuff. Laura, start fixing just generalized repairs. Francis, it's necessary. Go harvest this trap. It must be done. We're going to have the meat. Beef, did you eat while you were... You son of a bitch, Beaver. This is what I'm talking about. He's a filthy little disgusting urchin, and now Beaver has food poisoning because of course he does. He always... Do we have something that we can use to cure food poisoning? Relaxants do not. Antibiotics, I don't think do. Anti-rads, bandage... No, we can't do it. Fantastic. Nice work, Beav. Well, you know what you're going to be spending the rest of the time doing? Cleaning up your own vomit from the shelter, then. That is fully repaired. Laura, who's dirty? Francis, you're a little dirty. Once you've finished harvesting that meat, are you done? Okay, we'll put the suit back. Now that you've finished harvesting the meat, why don't you train a little bit, and then we're going to have you hit the showers. Wally, we're at 113 water. The rain has stopped. Francis will need a shower, but not an extraordinarily long one. His loyalty's coming along nicely. That's good. Everybody else, I want repairing shit while Beaver's not cleaning. We got to try and keep Beav busy. That's the other thing, too. Keeping the Beaver busy will minimize the vomiting. Wally, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but why don't you come over here and fix the stove? Is that fixed fully? No, fix the shower. Francis, you're punching the punching bag. Beaver's busily scrubbing the floor. Everything is as it should be here at the old shelter. Oh, Beav is done scrubbing. All right, then, Beav, get over here. Fix the refrigerator. Word Cleaver to Wally, your path is blocked by a ferocious-looking creature. Should you deal with this? Of course you should. What is it going to be, another bear? You beat the last one to death with rocks. God help this wolf. That's all I'm going to say. Holy crap, the wolf got the jump on us. Laura, are you really going to let a wolf do that to you? He just ravaged you. I called you Laura. Your name is Donna. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Ugh. See, wolf, who's got the better of this shit? Huh? Huh? It ain't you, champ. You should learn. You're getting your skull crushed with a... Alright. Just pathetic. Pathetic. On the plus side, this is all goods we can carry. We got meat and leather out of this. Yeah, we're good. Ward gets a bonus strength, bonus dex. Why does Ward get trauma for beating a dog to death? This is a savage wolf. That hardly seems like a truly traumatic experience. Call me crazy. It doesn't seem that traumatic. Also, I keep telling Beaver to do things that he can't really do. A lumberyard out in the wasteland, because there's always lumberyards out in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Why don't you use the toilet and then also, well, don't deconstruct the toilet. Is it rain? It's raining again. We got to gear up another expedition, man. Wally, Beav, how are your needs? Good. Can we send Beav out with food poisoning? Yes. Am I going to send Beav out with food poisoning? Also, yes. A recycling center. Well, we want the nail. We want the plastic. We want all of this, really. Except for the stuff that's recyclable, because we literally can't use that. I could pick it up and carry it, but ultimately I'm just going to wind up abandoning it again later. Do I really want to even bother? I kind of don't. The cat is Beaver, you know what? I'm sending you on a fucking expedition to get you out of my shelter because I'm tired of you vomiting on the floors. No, Beaver is going with food poisoning. Yes, I'm aware. Do I want to send a person with food poisoning out into the wilderness to vomit and shit everywhere? Yes, I do. If he's going to be vomiting and shitting everywhere, I don't want him in the bunker because I got to clean that stuff up. This is just a practical decision. Where to go? We already have a team out at the okay, we already have a team out that way. Where have we not been? We could go on a fairly long journey. We have a lot of water. We haven't been to Broadfirth in days. Okay, so let's do this. We'll zigzag pattern through this town. Then we hit this. Then we bounce up to here. Bounce to here, here, and here. Man, that's a lot of water. But we'll still have 41 when the time... You know what? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take a couple of those back because I missed the mark. I'm good. I'm totally comfortable with this. Wally, you got to get your patented hatchet, buddy. Go ahead and equip that. Wally loves his... Oh, wasn't Wally strong enough to use the bat? He's strong enough to use the axe. Let's stick with the axe. A gas mask, yes. Wally and Abiv always get gas masks. They're also going to take this tent. This is why we built the tent. We take the tent. Unfortunately, we have... Alright, we have smallish. I guess I sent the good packs out with June and Donna. What we should really do is probably build some new ones of those. But that's good. You're equipped. Beav, your partner in crime. What do we want to give the Beaver? Let's give the Beav the bat. It seems thuggish and brutal. Also, Beav has been, you know, spending his summers playing a little bit of Little League. He's got some experience wielding a bat. I'm okay with it. It seems like not a terrible idea. We really need wood. If we could get somebody to bring back some wood, that would be fantastic. Those antibiotics, I bet, would accuse... Nope, those are anti-radiation tablets. Antibiotics should cure food poisoning, I would think, maybe. We also have a huge supply of plastic. We have 10 meat? Oh, that's the one we just harvested from our reindeer friend. Right. Also, how come nobody installed the clutch cable in the car battery? Alright, Wally, Beef, you guys go deal with that. Donna, you, or Laura rather, are a slacker. Get the damn suit. Beaver, get up off the floor and get out of the bunker. I'm sending you on an expedition. Stop puking on the floor and get your ass out of here. Found somebody in a lumberyard. They're signaling you they want to talk. Of course, get involved. We're the nosiest people in the entire region. The fact that we kill everyone seems not great. Great, another survivor. Don't give me a goddamn peep about starting a brave new world. I'm not going to. I'm just going to bludgeon your head in with a rock. We'll just say hi then. Well, what's left? Might as well join you. It's that or sit around here. No. You're awful. I don't want you in my bunker. Fuck off. I thought we could use you, but it looks like you aren't up to scratch. Wow, Donna. You would back out. You're just like the rest of this godforsaken hellhole. Heartless. We'll see you around. Yeah, you're kind of a douche, Marcus. Honestly, you're bringing me down, man. That's why I didn't bring you into the bunker. Your negative Nancy attitude is going to be contagious. It's going to spread throughout the bunker like a disease, and I just simply can't have that. Yes, we want your plot. We got to have this wood. So long, Spring. Wood is... Can we stack axes? No. We don't have a lot of rope. Metal is useful. The sander we've already got. We really have plenty of water. We could get rid of that. Take the metal, because that we already have a stack of. If there's anything else in this pile that I would want, it would be that rope. Do I want to get rid of 6 water for rope? Yeah, we have water in spades. 2 rope is more useful than 6 water. Water falls from the sky. Rope does not fall from the sky, oddly enough. That's good. Come on, Beef. The expedition is waiting. You're slowing your brother down, you fucking deadweight tool. Get to work, Beaver. Laura, you're going to have to feed the cat. But before you do that, go add parts to the vehicle. When you get back, you can feed the stupid cat. Cat! Shut up, Fluffy. If it wasn't for the stress relief, I swear to God I would eat you along with Ricky the reindeer. I would cut out your liver and serve it as a tiny appetizer for a main course of Ricky. Of course, approach strangers. You always approach strangers, June. You know this. When strangers come a-calling, you say hi. What's up, Sharon? Sharon has nothing to say. Sharon is perhaps the smartest person we have ever come across. Sharon is like, two hot blondes wandering desolate road out here. Probably have murdered their husbands. Probably on the run from the law. Definitely dangerous ladies. They're asking for all my stuff. See, my instincts were good. Sharon, strong instincts. So we want Joyce to get the trauma here, because June has had more than her share. So we're gonna have Joyce defend, actually. She defends. June Cleaver, you can cut this bitch like an evening roast. Yeah, that's my girl. June Cleaver diced her ass up. 2, 3, and 4. Our defense has definitely held us in good stead. Now Joyce comes in, and with Sharon carved... Ooh. Sharon has countered. All right, we will try and subdue Sharon then. There you go, June Cleaver. Look at June. I'm telling you, June's knife-wielding skills are amazing. She dashed in and slit her hamstrings. June knows how to cut a lamb roast. She knows how to cut a pork roast. She knows how to deal with problematic people. No trauma, right? Because we subdued. Yeah, that's my girl, June Cleaver. Nice work. Just walk in there, slice their hamstrings like she was carving a Thanksgiving turkey. Doesn't June? Wouldn't you say, Pete, that Ward would normally carve the turkey? Nah, Ward's not that kind of guy. He's not that handy with a knife. You give Ward a knife, he's going to hurt himself. June carves the Thanksgiving turkeys at the Cleaver abode. Trust me. You can sleep anytime, Francis. Go take a shower. And then, you know what, Kat? You'll get fed when she gets back from installing the car parts. We've got to put a battery and a clutch cable on that. Joyce found a medium house out in the Wasteland. Go check that out. I want Francis to get in the shower while it's still raining. Excuse me, did you not install the car parts? Hold on a second, Francis. Nope. Francis, back to the van. Check that vehicle. You installed the clutch cable. Francis, we have a battery. Alright, Francis. That's how it's gonna be, huh? That's how it's gonna be? Found something at this medium house. Yes, of course I'm interested. Take the nail. Take the nylon. Take all of it, really. We've got plenty of spare room. Just take anything that looks potentially useful. 4 broken radios, why not? We also need to start doing some potential upgrades. Francis, that's actually a you idea. Can we do this? No, we need 3 switches, a ton of wood, and some rubber. All right, well, we can't do any of that, but what can we craft? We really kind of need to start thinking about defenses. We have not been attacked yet, and this has me more than a little concerned. What sort of defenses do we have for the old abode? A shotgun trap. Shotgun trap can disable intruders. Break into your shelter. It requires 1 shotgun ammo and 1 tripwire to arm it. It has an 80% chance to disable an intruder. That's pretty good. Do we have a tripwire? I don't think we do. Can we craft a trip? That must be something that we can craft. Can we craft a tripwire? And if so, how do we do that? Tier 1. All right, let's see if we can find a tripwire. First things first. Are you a tripwire? Yes. You are a tripwire. What is this? A carrier bag. Oh, that just takes plastic. All right, well, we should consider making... I mean, we're well beyond the need for that, but... Bedroll. Bedroll is like a ghetto version of a tent. Okay, that's interesting. We don't have a paint can, so we actually can't make the paint trap. What is this? Oh, the incinerator. I have no interest in that whatsoever. Tripwire. So let's make... All right, we're going to have Francis make a tripwire. We have shotgun ammo, I know for sure. I think we make the shotgun trap. We can just put this at the door. What is tier 4? Closed circuit TV. Oh, this is all stuff we can't build yet. Never mind, I clicked the wrong tab. Pete, you don't have access to any of that stuff. You're not that good. But you can make a shotgun trap and should do so. So, Francis, where can we put this? We actually can't. All right, we'll cancel the placement. We're going to have to move some stuff. Rearrange the shelter very quickly. What can we move? We can't move this. All right, can we move the radio? Yes. Let's bring the radio down here because nobody ever actually has to interact with the radio. Let's also move the journal down here as well. Then we'll actually answer the radio. I canceled it. God damn it. And then, everything, okay, hold on. Stop. Everybody stop for a minute. Escape. Answer the radio. Yes, search the location. Everybody stop for a minute. I gotta rearrange the shelter. Put the radio down here. Put the journal down here. Confirm the placement. Then accept. Beaver found a church out in the wasteland. Should you check it out? Yes, check out the church, Beaver. Now, Francis, I want you to come down here and make the damn shotgun trap that I told you to make before everything went awry and we missed an opportunity for free swag. The lack of swag up in this bunker, Francis, that's on you. You're responsible for the lack of swag. Put the suit back. You guys are making me decidedly salty. Laura, you know what? Dig a hole. This is your punishment. Why can we no longer do this? We don't have enough wood to actually... Man, we really need wood. Desperately. Examine the large shelter. Bring me every scrap and hunk of wood that you can find, June Cleaver. Fuel, books, charcoal. The charcoal fuels the incinerator, which we don't use. I'm going to take that paint can, and there's no room for cement. Really? What do we have that's taking up so much room? We picked up a bunch of junk. So long, scrap pile. I'd rather have 3 bags of cement, really. I also want that rubber. Anything else? Nah, the rest of that stuff is all garbage. We got some radiation poisoning up in, up in the place. This is not good. June Cleaver, small house. You should go out of your way to investigate. That's fine. It costs us no extra water once you're already gone. What needs to be fixed? Is there anything in really rough shape? The freezer could use some repairs, and then I think we'll patch up the punching bag. So, fix the freezer. Francis, you can go train, actually. Get your strength up a little bit. Ward and Donna are going to be filthy and starving and hungry and brutalized and ravaged by an uncaring, cold, post-apocalyptic world. Of course, talk to somebody in a church, Beaver. You're just going to murder him anyway. But he's a priest. Of course, that's Wally and the Beaver's favorite kind of victims. They love to abuse the clergy. Secretly, I suspect that maybe it's because they were abused by clergy. Father O'Donoghue down at the local station may have had some inappropriate contact with Wally and or the Beaver. Wow, Beav, we should not have given you that bat. You are way under strength for the bat, in fact. That was a bad move on our part. What's up, Deborah? Got some stuff to trade, but I can't do me any favors. Well, we have nothing, and I don't even want any of that, so fuck off. Wally Beaver, what is up with your lack of murder, man? You guys gotta get with the times, man. You gotta get to killing. I feel sorry for Wally and the Beav. It's been so long since they've had a chance to murder. Wow, we did not get a lot of EXP perception-wise out of that. We can take everything but the meat. I kind of want the meat, because we're out of meat. We don't, oh, there's no room in the freezer for the meat, I bet, because we just butchered Ricky. Well, that's unfortunate, because the bear and wolf meat is now going to have to go to waste, and it would have been sweet to taste the triumph of beating a bear to death with our bare hands, but can't win them all, I guess. All right, hold on. Yes, it's fine. Yes, take everything that's not nailed down, especially the wood. Okay, you can leave the old shirt. That's fine. Ward, anti-radiation tablets. Laura, anti-radiation tablets, because you both have... Oh, wait, Laura's feeling okay. Never mind, Laura. Cancel that. You, Laura, go take a shower. Actually, you're not even that... Hold on a second. Donna has radiation poisoning. Go take anti-radiation tablets. Ward, you are filthy, disgusting, dirty. Go take a shower. Oh, people on the radio. Small house. Fine, Joyce. Go talk to him. If you could set it up so that June doesn't have to get any additional trauma this time, I'd really appreciate it. We want June to set it up and you to finish it off. You're not the only one out here. Sandra, at this point, if you haven't seen a trail of corpses near our bunker, I have to question your observation skills. Anybody who's out here for any length of time really should notice that the radius around our bunker is surprisingly full of dead bodies. Guess I'll be needing some things then. I will take your nail, and I will take your can of fuel. And in return, I will offer you a can of fuel and this bottle of water. Just have to make do with that. What are you talking about? I overtraded you by 1, but it was water, which I have so much of I can feel free to throw on the ground. Thankfully, it does fall from the sky. Examine these, and look, there you go. We already recovered the supply of water that we exhausted by giving it to your dumb ass. I'm gonna take this fuel, this food. We need that switch. Sand is not necessary. Do I still have a can of paint? Yeah, I'm gonna grab another can of paint since I already have a stack of it. I'll abandon the log. That's fine. Confirm that. No real use for logs anyway. Ward, don't you even think about eating before you shower, you filthy pig. Beaver here, stumbled across a small farmery. Some good loot. Absolutely take a look, Beav. We gotta loot the pharmacy. We just used some of our anti-radiation pills. So there's that. Donna, you know what, Donna? You're exhausted. I want you to sleep. You can sleep while Ward showers, then you can switch and both of you can eat without fucking poisoning yourselves. This is my only goal, is to have you eat without poisoning yourselves. Meanwhile, Laura, you can answer the radio, I guess. Approach the strangers. Come on, this is your chance, Wally Beav. You're off of your game, man. You're off of your game. This is your chance to get it back. Bring the pain, Wally. Bring the pain. Hey, you. Bully. Yes. Shouldn't have come here, because now there's no way I can let you leave. Gonna have to gut you, baby. Gonna gut you like a fish. I'm gonna cut your nipples off and paste them over mine like pasties. This is how I roll, honey. This is how I roll. All right, Beav, why don't you tenderize her a little bit? Give her a couple whacks with the bat. Yeah, the bat is not a good weapon for the Beav. But that's okay, because Wally's got him back to... Holy shit. Oh my god, Wally hacked her apart like cordwood. Good sweet god, Wally. Wally is... He's graduated. He's a straight-up axe murderer now. There's no... He barely even got trauma for it. He's got so many victims at this point that butchering a woman and just chopping her dead body into its constituent components doesn't faze him at all. Oh, you're an unrepentant savage killer, Wally. You're disturbingly good at it. The Beav has maybe a natural flair, but you, sir, shockingly good at murder. Shockingly good. Yeah, we're cool. So we got the shotgun trap. Hey, how do we arm the shotgun trap? Oh, we have to wait for intruders before we arm that. That's fine. Wally here, we stumbled across a small petrol station. Looks like we might have some good loot. You can do that, Wally, and while you're checking out that petrol station, everything in the bunker seems to be in pretty good order. Laura, what are you doing? Why don't you fix this bed, since you're just wandering around aimlessly? Generator need fuel? It does. Add fuel to the generator. Ward? What are you doing? Ward is clean now. That's good. Ward, you can eat and or sleep. Why don't you come here and eat some meat? I don't care what you were doing before you started to eat meat. You're going to eat meat now. Ward's grabbing a drink of water. That's fine. All right. Let's see what the small petrol station has, and then I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up. It's got a creepy mannequin head that I know you're going to be desperate that you couldn't add to your collection. Grab this, grab this, grab this, and that. I don't need a television or the old mannequin head. I think we're fine. And that's where I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see the continuing axe murders of Wally and the Beav, you might consider subscribing as well, because Wally is turning into a human lumberjack. I don't know what to say about the man. It's like Lord of the Flies up in here, except everybody is piggy. I don't know how to react. Wally is shockingly good at killing. Shockingly good. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. We'll loot this house very quickly, and then that'll be it. We'll take the extra gas mask. Ready to have a motor and some food. Definitely want the wood. Are we carrying duct tape? We're already carrying duct tape. The limestone and sand, don't care. Light bulb, wool. We have a full load of inventory. I would like to snag that book, although we already have so many books. Do we really need more books? Is that the answer to what's wrong? Is that the answer? Is that what's missing in our lives, is more books? Maybe. Let's pick this light bulb on the ground. Books have a higher trade value, if nothing else. And that's going to be it. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.